Before we dive into today's video, Grant and I have something exciting to share. It's been months of hard work, and we've kept it under wraps until now. On the surface, everything seems perfect with Laura Farms. We've got love, land, and a growing audience, but lately, things have started to feel different. Small things, like missing wedding rings, less camera time for Grant, and the subtle change in our smiles, are all starting to raise eyebrows. These aren't random incidents. They are signs of something deeper, something that might change everything for us. Today, we'll talk about what's been going on behind the scenes and why it's not just about a missing ring, but about something much bigger. This could be the beginning of a shift in our journey. Stay with us as we share more about the changes we've been facing. The Golden Couple and their growing brand. Laura Farms was born from the simple dream of showcasing life on the farm. As a fifth-generation farmer, I, Laura, grew up with a deep connection to the land. My YouTube channel started as a way to share that love with others, and it grew faster than we ever expected. People were drawn to the authenticity, and our fan base exploded. I made farming look not only meaningful but also cool. My audience followed along as I worked with million-dollar machinery, planted crops, and harvested the vast land of Nebraska. Grant, my husband, was always by my side, quiet but supportive. Together we became a power couple, building not only a farm but a brand. It seemed like we had everything: the perfect life, the perfect marriage, and the perfect team. The subtle signs of trouble. However, in recent months, things have taken a strange turn. What once seemed like an unstoppable journey started showing cracks. It's not just in one video or one moment, but something that has been happening over time. Grant, who used to be a regular feature in our videos, has slowly started to appear less and less. When he does show up, it's clear he's distracted, his usual smile a little more forced. Fans began to notice the subtle differences, the missing wedding ring being the biggest clue. In video after video, I wasn't wearing it, which led people to speculate. Some chalked it up to safety concerns while working with heavy equipment, but others started to whisper about deeper issues. Was there trouble in our marriage? Was something else going on that we weren't ready to share? The divorce rumor and growing speculation. Once the missing wedding ring became apparent, the rumors began to spread. The most common one? That Grant and I were getting a divorce. Fans became amateur detectives digging into our videos, our social media, and anything they could find. They noticed the lack of candid couple photos, the increase in solo videos, and the overall sense of loneliness that began creeping into my content. It was clear that something had changed. Some fans even suggested that I was carrying the burden of the farm and our brand on my own. These were not just idle speculations, they were based on real observations, and it seemed like the foundation of our public relationship was starting to crack. Was the dream we had built about to crumble? A darker turn, the cancer theory. As the rumors continued, a more tragic theory began to take hold, that Grant was secretly battling a life-threatening illness. It made sense in a way. His absence from our videos, his noticeable change in appearance, and the strain on his face all pointed to something physical. People began to search for Grant's cancer and flooded us with messages of support, believing that this was the hidden struggle we had been facing. Some even prayed for us, convinced that the illness was the true reason behind Grant's retreat from the spotlight. It was a sad, noble story, one that seemed to explain everything. But the truth, as always, is more complicated than what people see on the surface. Living with guilt and fear. Grant fled the island, hoping to escape the weight of his past. He returned to Nebraska, started over, and embraced a simple life of farming. He thought he had left Isla Parida behind, but the shadow of that event followed him. The guilt never went away. It's been a silent burden, and as our life in front of the camera continued, it became clear that something was wrong. Grant began to withdraw. He became quieter, more distant, and more obsessed with privacy. He deleted old social media posts and erased any trace of his life before me. It was like he was living in fear of someone or something finding out about his past. The man I had married was no longer the man in front of the camera, and that change was starting to affect everything. The true cause of Grant's distance. As much as people speculated about cancer, the truth was that Grant's struggles weren't physical. They were emotional and mental. The guilt from his past mistakes was eating away at him, creating a wall between him and me. His retreat from social gatherings, his reluctance to film, and his overall behavior were signs of someone living with immense inner turmoil. How could he be fully present in our marriage when his mind was constantly replaying the events of that fateful trip? How could he stand beside me when his biggest failure was looming over him? The missing ring wasn't just a symbol of a marriage in trouble, it was a symbol of the pain and regret that Grant was carrying. Laura's dilemma: protecting the truth. What has become painfully clear is that the real reason for the distance between Grant and me isn't a physical illness. It's a secret from his past, a secret so heavy that it's starting to tear us apart. And yet, I'm stuck in a difficult position. I want to protect Grant, to shield him from the world, but at the same time, I can't ignore the cracks in our relationship. I'm struggling to hold everything together: our farm, our brand, and most importantly, our marriage. Hiding the truth has become harder and harder, and I know that if the truth comes out, everything we've worked for could come crashing down. But how long can I keep hiding it? How much longer can I pretend everything is okay? The future of Laura Farms, a choice to be made. At the end of the day, the real issue facing us isn't the fans or the rumors, it's the secret that Grant tried to bury. That secret is slowly rising to the surface, and it's starting to threaten everything we've built together. As the harvest season approaches, we're left with a choice. Do I continue to protect the truth, or do I risk everything to finally be free of the lie? The pressure is building, and the decisions we make in the coming days could change everything for us. Whatever happens, the truth is coming, and it will either set us free or tear us apart.